money though. But man, guys, as you walk in, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Hakeem Jordan, what's popping like and what's cracking like? Congratulations, Jordan. Team Detroit beat the champs, the Chiefs last night. What's
Yes,
happening?
yes, we did, man. That was a great win. That was a good. It was a good team, good game. We brought it, baby. We brought it. So we like so right now we the only team that's undefeated till Sunday. But hey, man, I'm glad to have football back, yo. Shout out to the Lions, man. We coming, man. We coming. How you feeling, Hakeem?
I feel great, man. I'm here.
He
I'm
rubbed it
here.
in our face. They rubbed it
I'm,
in my face. I lost money.
I'm
You said
here.
it.
I'm not there.
Like,
Mhm.
go ahead, Jordan. Do your thing, man. Go ahead.
What's going on, folks? What's going on, folks? Glad you guys coming by. Glad you guys are watching us on this lovely evening, Friday evening. And like I said, and later on, hope you guys enjoy your weekend. So the topic we did a topic about a month back on Monday about how black men are done protecting black women, and we talk about how just Somali chick she got hit with a brick and nobody was there for her aid. Now I want to really bring the topic back because we finally got a clip about the witness that who was there, and he was explaining why kind of what happened in the situation and why he didn't step up. And then also not just we was talking about it, was other people, content creators talking about it too. And then I was hearing some other, I'm not gonna name them, but I hear like some big content creators. They also reviewed the video, but it's just so strange to me. It's weird because now it's looking bad for men, this era of men, because now we're just seeing men that's like, hey, if you guys, I heard you guys was trying to be equal as us. So if you get hit, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do with men if you guys are equal to men? Which is very, very so weird to me. I don't know why. Especially when you see a chick, she got hit with a brick, and and you had to see all those men out there. They not even try to help her out, but have her assist, give her ice, take her to the hospital, and all this type of things. So we got a couple clips we're gonna play for you guys about the guy that was there, and then after that we're gonna chop it up. We really got to get in deep depths about I know
Wait a minute.
man.
You got the guy that was there? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there was a witness, yeah, and we're gonna
Wow.
chop it up.
Yeah, let's do it. Wow.
She's not innocent. Once again, what happened to her is not right, but she wasn't innocent. Like, I'm not about to risk my life or go to jail over somebody that's out here provoking people. That's not, like, why would I do that for? For example, like, if I had, this is the first time.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to ask you a certain question about the video thing. Could you explain to me how this come to happen? Was it really about the number or something? That would be cool to
No,
know.
man, like, this whole situation, it wasn't even about a number. You gotta realize it was late at night. Everybody's drinking, having fun. Like I said, like, she likes playing pranks on people, trying to get a rise out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she does. And for example, like, even like my Ethiopian friends who I was there with knows, like, especially like she's a big advocate for the LGBT community, which I think is really great. But she tried to sometimes, especially in her community, what I've seen firsthand, she trying to provoke people with that because most Africans, they're not with that, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? They're not with it. So she tried to provoke people, and that's what happened in the situation. It had nothing to do with her, her refusing to give somebody her phone number. No, that wasn't the case. It was more of her always provoking. And in person, I have seen her, when I was around her before, I have seen her literally talking down on men. And I've also seen her making videos talking down on men. So she have no respect for men whatsoever. And that's why most people were surprised when she got hit. She's talking about how come nobody nobody is defending her. And somebody say, like, she have friends there too. How come her friends didn't jump in to protect her? You know what I'm saying? Like, how come nobody was questioning the fact that out of 20 plus people, nobody stepped up to help her? That alone says something. You know what I'm saying? That alone is something. Out of 20 plus people, not even one person, not even her friends, not even her female friends, not even her male friends, nobody step up to help her. Why? Because everybody knows that's what she wants. That's what she looks for. It's for the attention. It's provoke people to get a reaction out of people. And like I told somebody earlier, like, she got what she wanted because now she's basically famous because everybody's literally talking about her. Like that's literally what she wants. Like and even like for the people that don't know her personally, for the people that don't want to believe me, even if you just did a Google search or a Twitter search and just look at her old YouTube, her old videos, all she did was trying to provoke people to get a reaction out of people. That's who she is. And now she got what she wanted. She's famous. Everybody's talking about her.
And here's the original video we're gonna show. The other one he did an interview, and this is right here. It's original.
Yeah, there's no sound on this for some reason.
Oh,
Video has no sound.
I don't know. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I find it.
They probably didn't want to get copyrighted. That's probably why. Is it probably copyrighted, or they probably had songs on it?
So how about that one on Instagram? Let me see if I find another 1 second.
Yeah, probably. I think we can talk about it until you find a video.
Yeah, we can talk about it, but yeah, we'll find an original video. But like you said, he was explaining like his side of the story, and he like he was saying like she was trying to
Houston, just hit me out. Houston. It was in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas, yeah, Houston, Texas, and the thing about it is now not just that, but you hear other content creators in the mental spheres who's it's just I don't know. It's just so weird about saying how because of the red pill space and also the manosphere, you see how men is not trying to protect a woman. You see her just saying, hey, if you're by yourself with a group of guys and everything, you're on your own. You're definitely on your own. And to me, that's a weird, and that's a huge problem we have in our community as men, especially these men that we have today. It just shows like the era of men is getting weak and weak and weak and weak, and it's very very mind-boggling for me. And I definitely want to talk about this because I definitely want to get his side so we can kind of get the just we finally got her side of it and we got his side of it. Even though they probably have more witnesses out there, I don't know if they're gonna come out still, but we had a witness. He was explaining his side of the story, and to me, it sounded all weird to me. So I'm gonna pass it to you guys. I'm gonna pass it to you, Ronnie. What do you think about his side of the story? Since his side of the story of what he was talking about, what happened to the lady that got hit with a brick?
Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to the aspect of this, no, first of all, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Just hear me out. Eric Brown, Motivated Vision. What's happening, darling? What's going on? Shout out to the people that's here right now. And also shout out to those watching on Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitch. Appreciate you guys for coming by, like always. This is the thing. I saw some of the videos, Jordan and Hakeem, and the aspect of some of the men that have like bigger platform. Talking about this situation that happened with this woman getting hit with a brick. Majority of them say it was kind of like stage. Nah, we didn't come from that aspect on Monday because of the simple fact was, we believe, and it's not really we believe, it's a total fact that especially when it comes to black women, they are getting attacked on a higher scale. Now, some of them may be a physical altercation. Some of them is also when it comes to the aspect of verbal abuse. It's a fact. So we was coming from that aspect. Now, I was kind of hindering because I know how sometimes social media be when it comes to the aspect of people capping, saying, "Oh, this person did this to me, this person did that to me," but then later down the line, you find out they either scamming the people or they just doing this just to get a viral moment. Her personality from the videos, because now a lot of her videos have pretty much have been resurfaced. You can kind of see that it seemed like she was doing this for attention, just to get famous, like the guy is saying, so people can talk about her, so people can know who she is. And the thing that was sad about her, she don't understand is because I don't know if y'all know this, but she created a GoFundMe account. She did it before. First account was like at 500, didn't work. Now this account is going close to the six figures. So we don't know what's her true motive is. A lot of people say, "Oh, she's using that for her medical bills." We don't even know her true motive is. And I was telling somebody too, it seemed like that video that she put that she was in the hospital, that could probably be pre-recorded too. We don't know because I'm coming from that aspect. Because we don't know everything going by what she's telling us and what she is uploading. And this is the problem with social media because now a lot of men are starting to realize that okay, they playing us now. They playing us like fools. They're gonna get tired, Hakeem and Jordan. And this is the part. And this is the place that we do not want to be when it's gonna come a day when black men gonna truly give up protecting black women. That's my take for now. Go ahead, Hakeem.
You know, for me, this whole situation is depressing because and I left Eric Brown comment on there. And Eric Brown, I want to thank you for watching us, man. And your comment is really powerful. As a community, we would never figure things out if we lack accountability where it counts. The guy said, I feel bad that it was sorry for her, but he contradicted himself. I feel bad that happened to her. Nobody deserved that, but I'm not going to risk my life. That's an oxymoron. The point we're in right now is I'm not excusing her behavior, but the violence is the issue. Usually when things happen, men tend to do intervene to a woman. And I've been around rowdy people before. We all grew up in adverse situations. I've been slapped before in my head. I had a rock threw at my car by a woman. I've never done nothing behind it. I know how to control my anger. You know what I'm saying? And I'll try to prevent that is I'll try to prevent other people from doing things. You know what I mean? But it's just so funny that this is a deeper conversation, regardless if it's real or not. You know what I mean? But it just speaks volume where men are at with women and where women have been at with men. A lot of women have echoed this for years. They don't feel safe around us. And it doesn't help that there's constant stories of women getting abused, unalive, raped, accosted, disrespected at parties, shows, bathrooms, liquor stores, like you name it, they're going to happen. Babies' fathers, all these things. So where do we come from here? And before I go into Eric Brown says, so she took one from a brick to get famous. I'm not buying it.
Yes, and the thing is about these some of these viral moments like with her, it's just because Ronnie had a point. It's like when she was in the hospital, we don't it wasn't any witnesses of any doctors there, and there's history with her, with her TikTok account, when another viral one when she was slapping the man, she starts working everything, and also there was a video that she was talking about, men aren't this or not that, and also with the GoFundMe account and everything. I just feel, to me personally, for me, like I said, us Chaos Culture Radio, anything a woman has to do with a woman that's getting abused, missing in action, or getting deleted, we're going to report it because, like I said, black men are the highest at the highest number are getting deleted and getting taken for sexual trafficking, all that type of stuff. But with this situation, and like I said, we don't know if it's true. And also, a couple months ago, we did the Carly Russell situation, how she, she figured kidnapping anything. I just feel like social media and the eye of social media of showing our black women of some of these like her, like the just Somalian chick and the Carly Russell chick. It's just showing the proof to show men to say, hey, if y'all keep doing this, we're not going to be there to protect you. You guys are not being serious. You guys playing around. You guys try to be viral. You're trying to get the money. You're trying to get monetized. Just for doing some nonchalant things, or to get get a few cash dollars, and also get clout, and also get a little bit of clout. And clout, especially with the social media spaces, it's a serious drug, especially on the women's side. All the women, when they see on IG, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all these platforms you get easily monetized from, you know, some, not all, but some black women, they might do, some stupid things, or do stupid things that's, very, very serious in our community. And it also destroys our community in a way of meaning of, black men is trying to protect you in a certain way, but some of these women, they kind of do stupid things, or they get a little bit of fame or get a little money. And the thing is, it's like, for instance, for the Colorado Russell, when she got, faked her kidnapping and everything, which, at first, I thought, me and Ronnie, we thought she was really a kidnap. Then we found it was a hoax. That really hurt, the black women, and on the aspect of, a lot of these women are getting missing, but Collier Russell, she did a hoax. And all the other races are seeing and say, hey, this is what black women do. They just want to be funny, and not take, so seriously. And and I hope with the Somali chick, like I hit with the break, like I said, it's still not a lot of information because we heard her part, but there's some things it's like not really clicking. But like I said, I believe she got hit with a break until we get more information. Even though the guy came out with information to say, she got hit with a brick because she kept playing around, which I really don't get that. Somebody should have been here for her aid. But it's just like, I don't like how this black women position is going. I do not like how it's going, and it looks like it's gonna get worse and worse. And it's feel like we keep like attacking each other, and the thing is, it's like we're not trying to find solutions how we have a better community. And this is what we're here for, Killers Radio. We're just trying to find solutions how we can do better. And how's it looking right now with with the social media, with TikTok and everything? It's just like we're going like this.
No, but Jordan, you said some good points on the aspect of how social media is pretty much is becoming an addiction. Not only that, becoming an addiction, people are craving to have that viral moment. Viral moment right now is the new currency. So a lot of people say, okay, what can I do so people can recognize me? Because I was never popular in high school. I was never known in middle school. People didn't even want to mess with me in elementary school. So right now, if I have an opportunity, if I have a platform like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or Rumble, you name it, all the social media outlet, let me use this opportunity so I could be quote unquote somebody, but in the aspect of hurting myself. Because pretty much that's pretty much what she did. She hurt herself so she could be recognized, to be known for that only 15 minutes. People don't understand. Viral moment is only for that 15 minutes. After that 15 minutes, you pretty much done because you got to maintain that viral moment. You got to do a next viral moment, then a next viral moment, then a next viral moment. And then that right there, that's when it's become very hard to maintain. That's why they always say it's a 15 minutes of fame, because after that, look, Carly Russell. Are we talking about Carly Russell now? No, we're talking
No,
about her now. By next week, we're going to talk about somebody else. That's how it works.
that's facts.
Go ahead, Hakeem.
I do think that let me read the Eric Brown says, though I agree with the idea of not being beacons of in public, I also not banking on my or my children's civil thinking on social media influences. I've always been very big as a component there. Like, and this is something he mentioned too. That girl who went through that, where's her father? Where's her brother? Where's her sister? Where's her family members? Usually family members will intervene when something really traumatic happens. Where's her tribe? You know what I mean? Was good nightish. So, you know what I mean? We could tell that there's not a tribe there because there's nobody speaking for her. Nobody who's talking about the situation that's on her end. There's not one friend who came to stick up for her or say, do she have any friends? Do she have a tribe? Where her parents at? I think she said she was a mother or something like that. I've been on her TikToks before. I never see her post none of her kids. I see her post, and mind you, she's Somalian, and I know the Somalian community would not be okay with the way she dressed, but that besides the point. But I'm asking, where's her tribe?
Hey, now they say, where's his wrench?
Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you, boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give him one and motivate Vision one as well.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's a big question we gotta ask ourselves. Where's your tribe?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We got a tribe. We have people in our life who hold us accountable. Is anybody holding her accountable? Or is it disrespectful to hold anybody accountable in general? Eric Brown was talking about that.
And that's true. And then also the open more information is like, she had a couple of TikTok that got deleted as well. Am I right, Hakeem?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And that's the thing right there. And when you look in that aspect, it's like, it's like, why are you all this when you see all this more information is coming out, and what Hakeem was saying is like, where her family or friends, just to speak out for like that. It just make you see like the sidelines, like okay, if you got hit with a brick, even though you came out with a story and everything, and now the guy with the window said, hey, it really didn't happen like that. She just trying to, get viral, and also trying to get her money up and everything. And when Ronnie said she had a GoFundMe and everything, my thing is like, okay, cool. So are you gonna do this again in the next week or so? In the next 2 or 3 weeks or so?
Probably
Because
so.
if you do this again, it's like, that's a slap in the face for Black women still.
No, but the thing is, you gotta understand something. What they're doing is not bad because it does happen. There is women. Taz Exclusive. Shout out to Taz Exclusive. I went over there to his channel and he did a report that there is women getting hit with bricks. That's happening. It's not like that's not a cap. Women are getting hit with bricks. It's just the aspect of her making fun of it when it actually does happen. Like prime example, let's say I do a video right now of a woman attacking me. There is some men right now getting attacked by women. There are. You can look it up. There's women all across the coast attacking men because the simple fact is they don't like what men's doing in the quote unquote society. Even though I could be capping and I'm trying to get a quote unquote that viral moment, but issues like that does happen on a daily basis. So at some point, she kind of did a good thing because she's bringing out a sense of awareness. Like, hey, be careful, ladies, because if you deny a man pretty much your phone number, he may attack you, and it does happen because even I was talking to women at my job, they say the same thing that sometimes they're afraid to tell a guy no because they're afraid of the backlash that they might receive from the guy if they say no, which is sad. Go ahead, I give.
I agree with you 100%, man. I just think that we're kind of like, I mean, we don't understand the rules of engagement when dealing with women in general here nowadays. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys who come off as regular people are undercover incels. You know what I'm trying to say? That level of vitriol and hatred you have for a woman to pick up a brick, you have to learn how to compose yourself. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I know a lot of us want to focus on her behavior, focus on her past videos, but let's talk about this. Let's just generally just talk about this. In life, in a society, there has to be some type of order. We can't move in a way where there's anarchy. A man picking up a brick to hit a woman in the face, you can't, that doesn't mean you have a right to because you're mad. Because somebody call you a peon, or you got a little D, or somebody egged you on. You know what I mean? That's attempted murder and all this and that. So don't get me wrong. Whatever actions she has done, she's going to done to be handle hers. But the main focus, I don't want people to deviate from the point, is the violence. We want to focus on past video. A lot of these guys here past videos, she's not a good person in the community. There's a lot of people not good in the community. There's a lot of people who run their mouth, men and women. We just let them keep going as long as the violence don't infect. But the thing about it is, this is no disrespect to women. If we know you're weaker than us, our body mass is 10 times stronger. As soon as we throw a swing, no matter how big of a woman you are, I'm going to do some damage. I should know my capability on to hold my composure.
I got about this. What about this? Okay, what about some people that finds it entertaining? Because there's because some of these people they especially in our community when it comes to drama and fighting, man and man, women and women, or sometimes women and men, sometimes they find that entertainment. If you go to like a world star hip hop, there's some people who you might see a situation when a man's finding a woman and the man is just beating the hell out of her and everything, and some people say, hey, she should have not hit, she shouldn't have hit him. Or why she talk to him like that? Because a real man, if you try to the right man, he's gonna knock you out.
That's true. What Jordan said is true. That's why I was like, I'm thinking about it now. I said that was a really good question you asked too, Jordan. That I didn't even think about that in that aspect. Why having some people find it as to be entertaining. And I think that's what's happening now. But I don't know if y'all remember the TV show Jackass. Remember that TV show Jackass? You see how they would get millions of views for people doing stupidest things? That's really what social media is starting to become. Or not become, is. People doing stupidest things to get the views and the like. So women would get hit with bricks. So on social media so they could be known tomorrow, get their GoFundMe. And then the next woman might do something bizarre like, oh, man got a bee and threw it in my face. Something like that. Something bizarre, something crazy.
It's like to say like that series on.
Hey, Motivating Vision, you need to think Hakeem.
No motivation. Don't think me. Think Roni. Roni been batting for you from the day.
I don't know ladies too much, man.
Listen. Just like she been batting for you, Roni, from the get go.
Because he's a 49ers fan. I'm trying to tell you deep and hard.
Oh, she a 49ers fan? Oh,
and she gonna get hot. She not a 49ers fan.
Oh, motivation.
She gonna get hot. She is not a 49ers. She's a Cincinnati.
Is that Drew Barrow? That's what she.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
We smoking on that Drew Barrow over here, baby. We smoking on that Drew Barrow. My bad, Motivation Vision. Damn, baby.
And look, shout out to the Lion. Look,
just hit me out. Appreciate it.
Just hit me all out, man. He tripping, man.
Listen,
shout out to the Lion.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Dolphins forever. I'm all Florida teams. Tampa Bay Bucks, Jacksonville Jaguars forever.
Oh man, You see how football can just bring us together in holy matrimony. Football, the only sport that can do that. Football and basketball.
We smoking on that Drew Barrow. But
go ahead, finish.
Yeah,
you had a point. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I don't. You know what I mean? I posted a comment on TikTok, and one of the Nation of Islam women said that I was spinning a narrative. You feel me?
Really?
Yeah. Because I made a TikTok and I say that. Oh,
he's a Saint.
He a Saints fan.
Saint?
Eric Brown, you from New Orleans?
Okay. Wow, a Saint, bro. I ain't hear about Saints.
Who that?
Well, they got Derek Carr, so they might do something. But the Saints.
So she said I was spinning the narrative, but I just made a statement. I say our women don't feel comfortable around us. I'm not feeling Ninth Ward, baby. Shout outs. Ninth Ward, uptown, downtown, Calico. You know what I'm saying? I love New Orleans. Love Baton Rouge.
Remember who that? They were like, who that? Saints that.
Yeah. Listen, first time I was in New Orleans, I was eating crawfish in the back of a Chevy with a big garbage bag. That's how I know I was home. He say, sir, come and put your hand up in there. You see what I'm saying? And they had the dipping sauce on the side. That's how you know you in the hood. It's a big garbage bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was, I smelled the oranges and stuff coming.
No,
I'm
I
like,
ain't go there. I went to French Quarter. I didn't go to that side
oh,
of
you
New
was in a
Orleans.
nice part.
I was in a
You know,
nice spot. I didn't go to that side of New Orleans.
I was in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to this. So she said I was spinning the narrative, but I wanted to say that we have a lot of women who feel uncomfortable around men due to their past experience. All it takes is one negative experience to make men, depending on what race you are, and I'm just doing it for the sake of argument, that hey, this guy did this to me, this guy did that to me, and we see that numerous happen. A woman who didn't like black men, who is black, a black man raped her, or a black man hit her with the brick, she's gonna think all black men did it, which all black men is not. You know what I mean? Just like the narrative, if somebody robbed you and it was a black guy, you say a black guy did it, but not all of them did it. So you know what I mean? That's the most dangerous part about this, and holding people accountable and correcting these actions. That guy, the main thing I would love to talk to him, what made you felt like you had a right to hit her with a brick?
But that's the thing. I can't, because of the simple fact is this may be staged. You don't know if she paid him to do that.
I was going to add to the story, and the thing is, also add to the narrative, the narrative of the stereotype of the black man. How we've been stereotyped the last 50, 60 years. How with movies like with The Color Purple, for instance, how when black women might see Mister from The Color Purple, and if they see some banana and that happens in their life just one time, like you said, they're gonna think, okay, if this black man happened to me and I saw in the movies, that means all black men are like that. Which I don't
Yeah,
get.
but look, but you made a good point. Great analogy on the aspect of The Color Purple. But look what happened. The guy on The Color Purple, Mister, would call her silly, you ugly, you will be nothing at all. Some women do deal with that verbal abuse. You get what I'm saying? That a man will come in their life, call them to be nothing, and at the end of the day, to try to get that submission from the woman. Even though it's a movie narrative, however, it is a true narrative because there's some people that do experience that.
Right.
Now, with the aspect of the one with the brick, my thing is she went too far left because of the simple fact is if she staged the whole thing, got the guy, paid the guy like, hey, hit me with the brick. I'm gonna make up this whole narrative for the money from the GoFundMe. Mind, this is just my opinion. Don't take it as face value. This is just my opinion. This is me analyzing the whole situation. I'm gonna use this opportunity, get the money from the GoFundMe, and I'll split it with you. Because mind you, at the same time, the guy never got. Did that guy ever turn himself in or no?
They never got caught. There was never no police record. I've seen tons of video. You know what I mean? She went to the hospital. You know what I mean? Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that was powerful. He just said Eric Brown.
Damn, Eric.
That's a mic drop.
Yeah, that's a mic drop right there.
Damn, Eric.
He's coming in today.
Yeah, he punched us in the chest with that one.
I don't know what to say at that.
That's a mic drop.
And I want to say something that I wanted to say this before, but because I had a lot of time to think about it. That situation that happened was kind of a rare situation. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Most of the time, men do intervene. So this is why I say that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You do have instances where people might lax, but the few situations I've been to, and maybe I'm only speaking about a microcosm of what I've seen. I've never not known if there's a group of dudes and a woman getting attacked, people don't jump up and start doing something unless if they know the threat of danger, if it's high or low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I see situations here. I see situations back at home. See situations in Miami when situations like maybe similar to that or not touch or extreme like that. And that's just not just black men, at any race.
Yeah,
a man will come in. Any man will come and intervene and say, "Hey, y'all good? Y'all good?"
Listen, a lot of y'all forget about the two Muslim girls that got their throat slashed? Excuse my language. On the train in Minnesota, a young white guy rushed to the rescue, was fighting the guy. He got unalived as well. In the midst of that, you see what I'm saying? So there is some things that there is certain instances and stuff like that. But I would have spoken to the guy with the glasses. You just only making yourself look bad amongst women, because a lot of women uh, um um don't care what you say. If you was there and you see the brick coming and you ain't do nothing, you say, I don't, because they say regardless of how rude and vocal she is, you're supposed to be able to control your anger. And the only thing about it I say is anarchy. You know what I'm saying? Anarchy. We can't, regardless of how mad are we don't have a right to do whatever we want. Just like the guy in Chicago who had put his hands on the woman. We're going back to the same old thing. What made you felt like you supposed to hit her?
No problem. But look, I can't remember. I don't remember that story. I don't know if you remember the story. Hakeem Jordan, the aspect of that woman almost got raped on that subway in Philly.
Yeah.
And you saw how the man didn't step up. The man didn't do anything. It's gonna come to that point because man now gonna be afraid to, like, I don't know if I should step in or not. Because if I step in, we might get ridiculed later. So a lot of men gonna be like, nah, go ahead, let it happen.
And if you don't step in, you get ridiculed now.
True.
So it's like picking your poison. What you want to do?
You risk your life. You risk your life. Try to do a right thing. 9 out of 10 times your life might be gone, and you know what I mean. Or you might not be gone, or you go ahead and not do nothing, but then you have a podcast being talked about you being soft as ice cream, and you walked away. So these are the type of things we have to deal with. But I do say that I do say that blaming her does seem kind of like she got hit. You know what I mean? Like no matter how nobody looks, she got hit with a brick. If we go follow by the laws, let's say we go follow by what the laws of assault and battery and stuff like that. The actual laws in the United States say you don't not have a right to put your hands on anybody unless if it's self-defense.
But let me ask you a question, Hakeem and Jordan. What happened if we found out this to be staged? Should she be charged?
We're gonna crucify her.
Yeah, she's gonna hold her ass accountable.
We're gonna crucify, and then I'm gonna tell her this: it's real women out here getting beat, and we're trying to hold men accountable. We're one of very few. We're getting attacked.
Right.
We're getting attacked left, right. They say we're spinning narrative. They say we're spinning narratives. We're pandering for women. You're favoring women. You only want to please their thought. No, we want to do what's right and what's wrong. I don't, you know, if she had put his hands on him, I was like, no. If he had to do it to defend himself, I was like, no, don't ever put your hands on nobody. But if she was just mouthing off, you blah, 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 and you like,
and the best thing is to walk away. You know, don't put yourself into that. The best thing to do is walk away. Even though you got to run away for that, because the more that woman talk, you know, talk. It's I know it should irk you and it gets you to that extreme for men, but there's always that other options of you turn around and walking away, getting your car, drive off, go on, walk away, or do whatever, because you don't want to be in that instance if you're doing the wrong thing, you hitting women in a brick, and now you know you don't get the poison on that.
I remember when y'all told me, like, yo, what was it, Monday? Y'all said, yo, a woman got hit with a brick. I started laughing because I thought it was fake. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying? Because I came, and Jordan, you don't think of us going to downtown Los Angeles or going downtown Miami, you would literally see a woman get hit with a brick. You won't see it.
You won't see
now
it.
You hear them arguing. You know, people be fighting. You'll hear them arguing. But as a woman getting hit with a brick, you're like, in your mind, you be like, nah, you tripping, fam.
Right.
You're right.
Because usually you'll hear women be missing, they get, you know, taken for trafficking, all that type of stuff. But you don't hear women get hit in the brick anywhere. You don't. And when we first talked about the story, it was odd because it's like, yo, where's this coming from? And like I said, and it wasn't like a lot of information that we could see, a lot of proof. Like the other video we talked about with the Chicago, which there was proof of that man hitting on her and everything, and then later he got deleted. So it's just a lack. It's just like I said. If we can see what really happened, and we could like talk about what the situation happened in Chicago, then yeah. But with the story of how she got hit with a brick, which she probably did, and really didn't file a police report, and then if there was witnesses, try to identify the guy that hit you with the brick, and it's just really up and down, really really up and down.
Huh. Go ahead,
Um,
Hakeem.
I want to ask the ladies in the question. I want to ask the ladies. He says, hold on. He said the problem is people intervene after the point of no return. John Smith, you're right about that. Yeah, if she's going in, just dip. Look what happened to little buddy in Chicago. You're right. We were just saying about that. But listen, imagine, Eric Brown. Imagine if that guy just let her talk and didn't punch her. Do you think that the son would have came out with the blick? Because there was no level threat of danger. So for every action, there's a reaction. You know what I mean? The lady could have been running her mouth. But then I think that usually at times when you're quiet and you're refrained, the other person looks like an ass of themselves. Always. I want to ask the ladies, you can't protect someone to your determine. I want to ask the ladies, Oshura and Motivation Vision, in your opinion, how do you feel about this, and you feel about your own safety as a woman in America? And do you resonate with this situation, or do you think this is a little bit exacerbated?
That's a good question.
And it is.
That's a really good question. And it's not only for them; it's any other lady that's listening as well. But that's a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know a lot of women in the Well, I'm gonna be honest. Because when the video dropped and we did our reaction to it, there was a lot of women in the comments say, "Hey, I know someone that experienced this." Or Motivation Vision respond.
Okay. It says, no, because he was waiting to see what would happen. Otherwise, he would have came in busting his gun. Okay. He says, I feel like I'm glad my daddy taught me how to use a weapon.
Yeah, there's
But
some girls here that know that boy, they'll blast you.
let me ask you a question, Motivation Vision. Do you ever feel that your life isn't threatened by the men that are in your community? Same thing with you, or sure. She says, so far I feel protected. Have you ever felt like, and just to be transparent, have you ever felt, it says it's scary out here, but I'm asking, when you say it's scary out here, do you feel like it's scary out here from men in general or from black men? What do you feel the most threatened by, or what do you feel the most uncomfortable by?
Yeah, because we just want to know, just like how to pick your brain, so we can, even though it's a very small sample size, we just want to know what's up with that, what's up with the question.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, like we're still trying to find a solution how we could fix this situation. It's just, with the add of social media, and we hear, we might hear a story. It might be 100%, or it might not be 100%. We probably need to get more facts on it. I got a question for you guys. Is it wrong if we don't have the 100% of the facts? Because we did, multiple videos about, women getting deleted, or getting, trafficking and everything. Do you feel like as a man should question if the girl really actually got hit with a brick? Like the first part, we should question should we question it at first?
Yes, I agree. I agree. Hold on. I don't know how can I respond to Bowen Wayne Vision, and then I answer that question. Go ahead, Hakeem.
No, it's funny because there's a question I want to ask. She say, I don't go around people much, but I do feel I be on edge from a lot of men.
And
To be
I respond too.
to be transparent, I think men are really the main reason women are out of control. Um, there are men of all races who are terrorists. This is not only a black male issue. I called the cops on many non-black men. Okay.
Good. That's really good.
Yeah. So go ahead and I want to coincide with
Oh no, on the aspect of, I think we supposed to wait to get the 100% fact, and I think that was messing up a lot of people's platform because we're not getting the facts and we overreacting based on emotion and not based on the logics. Now we do the same thing here too because I'm very sensitive when it comes to the aspect of hitting women because remember women are less than being than men. They can't really protect themselves. That's what we're here for to protect them. So when I see stories like this, women getting hit with a brick, women being kidnapped, women are missing, all those things, it triggers me because I'm like, man, we as men, we're not supposed to allow that to happen, especially in our community. Because people don't understand black women been missing on a higher scale. Nobody talks about that. It's very small platform that do it. And then when the platform that does talk about it, they get lesser views because nobody cares. But then when a woman get hit with a brick, it seems like everybody cares. But no one did the research.
now Jordan asks a real pivotal question, and I want to spin this real quick. I'm gonna ask this question for everybody. Motivation vision. I doubt that you'll be on the edge around me real life. Um, she says, I know men who are not protecting me. Unfortunately, I feel that way.
Just hit me out as Cap. You're a scary man. You
Uh,
know you're scary.
Men are guilty until proven innocent. I'm about to say something. John Smith, hold that thought. Eric Brown. Now I'm a person who advocates for worshiping each other because, as strange as it might sound, it goes too far and things that end up in a weird place. For not worshiping each other. Now I want to ask you a question, Jordan. You asked a question. Should we question the person who hit? Jordan, you know me, right? Ron, you know
Yeah.
me. Everybody in the comment, I want to ask this. Now, let's say that brick incident happened, but they said it was me who did it. Are you going to believe her, or are you going to ask me the question?
We're gonna believe her.
Mind you, you know me 20 years.
I know that. But are we going based on face value? Or let's say if I didn't know you.
Let's say you didn't know me.
You going based on me knowing you?
Oh,
if
no,
I know
okay.
you, of course, I'm gonna be like,
no,
that's my dog. I don't believe that.
No, let's say you knew me. Let's say you knew me 100%. And all you heard was a story. Women hit by a brick, and my picture flashes up on the news.
I'm gonna be honest, Hakeem, you already know I'm gonna be on your side. But at the same time, there is reasonable doubt because then I'll be like, oh man, maybe he snapped.
But you know me 20 years. But the
But I
people,
never seen you snap.
I can't. Like I said, a lot of people would step, but the thing is, I will have to know the story from both of you guys. Both. I need both of the stories.
But let's say if I didn't know Hakeem, I'm gonna believe her first. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, let's give a little insight on this motivation vision and all this. And motivation vision, and sure, I want y'all to answer this question. Now, and I want y'all to think from the point y'all don't know me, but you see me on YouTube, and you heard a story came up about one of the podcast members, which was Prince Hakeem, was involved in a physical altercation with a woman. You've heard me nothing but praise women here. You've heard me nothing but advocated. You've heard, and that's all you heard. What would be your first thought? Now I want y'all to answer that question for y'all. Y'all know me. I've showed y'all my criminal records, and you see I've never hit nobody. Everybody's hit, but all you heard was he was in a physical altercation with a woman, and the picture comes out, her face is lumped up.
No, but think about Hakeem. You know, it shows your criminal records. Yes, but remember you got to keep in mind. There's also been incidents where man sold their criminal records, but yet women don't report him putting his hands on her. You
I,
get what I'm
under,
saying?
I understand that. So I'm
I
Mhm.
I would just say this: if she ain't found no damn police report, then I'm gonna be on your side, Ken. Because if that woman got here, she would have filed a police report, and she would have tried to try to get some money out of you, try to sue you.
Let's say there's no police report. She came online and said Prince Hakeem from the Chaos Culture Radio Show slapped the ish out of me. What would be your first thought? Let's say motivation.
I,
You'd be shocked. Because remember, they don't know you. They're only going by these four squares. You get what I'm saying?
mhm.
These four corners. So they don't
Eh,
know.
Hey,
So,
I can't. I want to have. I was just have the question right here. Where were you? Where were you? What time you was at? If this person would hit you?
There's no
And
video.
no video. I want to know what time and what happened.
exactly. Though,
What is exactly?
because
You got to know the time because I also have to know where any witnesses was there. You said no witnesses, no witness.
No witnesses. All you have is her word.
see that's you see, Jordan. Now I'm thinking because remember, I know how it came on. I really do know how it came on a personal level, on a deep
Mhm.
level. But the way he deals with women may be totally different than how both of our relationship is. Because remember, men deal with men on a certain different level.
Yeah.
Men deal with women on a higher level because remember they're trying to make them their baby mamas, their wife, or their business partner, whatever the case may be. So I never seen Hakeem literally. I know Hakeem won't touch a fly. I would say that like I know Hakeem, man, he won't touch a fly. But me being the man, I understand sometimes I snap. So he could probably have that same scenario. Like, man, he probably snapped one day. She probably say something that really egg him on, or something happened with the podcast that is not going well. He just snapped. So I'll be like, yeah, I get it. I won't be shocked.
Well,
I'm
well,
still.
I would blame Hakeem for you not leaving that chick.
So look what Eric Brown says. So if I know you for some time, and I would have to hear that from you, and if we are what it presumed in the question, then I know you would tell me the real. Say I would believe you, but in the consensus is if we're going to question a woman, is they going to question a man? And it's real easy like that. So imagine the family members of both of these parties trying to figure out, hey, they asked you why he hit you with the brick, or why you're being accused.
But think about it. If the family members know the person that hit her with the brick, they're gonna break down the time by that. Man, I remember back growing up as kids. I remember he getting into women. He would slap them. There's a pattern there. That what I'm saying. That was say with me knowing how he came on a personal level. I never seen him go off the edge with women. I see how he handled it, very calm, very collective. But at the same time, you are human. You do make mistakes. You're not perfect. One day you may snap, and then I may be like, "Hey, Hakeem, you snapping." It happens.
John Smith said, despite your good reputation, there will be immediate doubt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you're human.
I will be judged due to the aroma of there's an expectation that he had to hit her. Because the thing about it is like she's a woman. She got hit. Okay, it's a close deal. She got hit. There's no need to you know what I'm saying? But on a funny note, judging from the TikTok, I would sooner believe you held her down and ate the box.
That's a good
well,
laugh.
well, that's not really a soul.
You have the chair. She said,
So she passed out.
she said, Urban Noise said, unfortunately, there's also a pattern with women going around and harassing men just to get a reflection. Motivation there. This is where double standard works against men, and this is why it's a dumb concept. Facts.
It is a double standard towards men. We understand that. That's why it's always good for a man to pretty much exonerate his name. If something happens towards that man, he need to quickly go and exonerate his name. Like, no, if you don't do a police report, I'm gonna do a police report. That this is what happened. This is what the incident transpired. Prime example: gunplay. We didn't do it. We didn't do an episode on gunplay. But you see the situation that happened with gunplay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You see how quickly his baby mama wife, how quickly she went and did a police report.
Yeah.
Gunplay did his later. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, if something happened right then and then, you call the police. You like, hey, I'm letting you guys know that my wife she irritating me. I'm like, literally, I'm playing the video game. This is what's going on. Bring somebody over here quickly. Clear your name. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Fresh Sean, he's got a question. Oh, I'm following a police report.
There you go.
But you know, most people will frown on you for filing a police report against a woman. They say you a man.
I don't give a damn. I'll give a damn. I'll give a damn if I was going to do it. My wife would say, "Hey, file a police report on that bra." I don't give a damn. I don't care what you say. Follow it for a police report. My mom would say the same thing.
Promise I can't. Right now, she's showing a video of him destroying the TV. I don't know if you saw that video. He literally TV. You see? Because he didn't do a police report. Now, if you do a police report, like, look, I was upset. This is what happened. His name won't be clear. Be like, yo, he did a police report. Like, she was messing with him. That's why he destroyed the TV. But he didn't do nothing. So now she's using the video against him.
Motivation savers, y'all better file report.
I'm saying, I agree with motivation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Report. It's nothing. I don't care. They call you less of a man. You're a simp. I don't care. It's about me and my integrity and my protection.
And I'm gonna agree with what they say because you see what happened to Beyonce's cousin and his ex-girl shot right through the door.
Yep. I heard that story.
They gave her a 55 piece.
Yep. But the guy never did a police report. She's stalking me. She won't leave me alone. She's crazy. Oh man, you less of a man. I don't even get that. I think, man, we have to start thinking with our mind and not with our ding dong. Our ding dong is what's messing us up.
I just think we need to find a better way to interact with each other and how to handle situations when they arise where people's reputation don't get damaged and the justice gets served automatically. Because a simple accusation, if the story's not done, can damage a person's reputation for life.
I agree.
Especially for a man.
You know what I mean? And most men are scared to approach women now. Good men, because they're scared. They don't want things to flip out of control. You know what I mean? Women are complaining that, hey, guys don't even buy drinks anymore. Guys don't even approach. And sometimes they say, hey, don't be weird. You know what I'm saying? She said, what the ding dong? Never heard that before.
Man's penis.
Yeah.
It's the man's penis. I ain't want to. Yeah.
What they call it, a phallus. Yeah.
Or the big beef.
Yeah.
He said, what's the ding dong? I never heard that. Well, that was, no, people say different areas say different things. Because over here we say ding dong, and then people are like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we try to keep it clean over here.
Keep it to yourself and keep it. No, but that's the issue we have with men. No, she laughing. She said, I just wanted y'all to say it.
You see?
No, but at the same time, as men, I think we need to do a better job and go ahead and file a police report. That's one thing I get Jesse Lee Peterson for. Every time a man will call his show, he would tell him, do you do a police report? Oh, no, I ain't doing a police report on my wife. And he'd be like, beta.
Yeah, straight up. He would just straight up say it.
Because he said, I will file a police report. Even though she's my wife, I will file a police report.
You know a big thing about that? A lot of men feel guilty, like if they're going to harm the woman in a way by putting her to jail, or if somebody, like if you had kids with somebody and she physically harmed you, you're gonna be like, damn, who's gonna watch the kids? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. So you know what I mean? We think about this before. Like I told you, when somebody had slapped me, and it was because of something I said to them. I was like, yo, man, you tripping? It was like, pow. You feel me? I looked and I'm like, damn. But that was assault. But I didn't call police. I just kept them moving. You know what I'm saying? and you know, these are type of situations that don't get talked about every day. And he was like, oh, or being, you know, it's just a weird space. It's just a weird space.
Like, if you guys ever have time, go do research on how many people call the police. Black people are the lowest, on the lowest scale. On the FBI report, we are the lowest people to call the police. We do not call the police for nothing. If
Yeah,
I
that's
have,
facts. That's true. I don't gotta look at the facts. That's like facts to me.
Mm-hmm.
we don't. Y'all could do research on that. It will shock you. Like white folks, even though people bash white folks, they will call the police on anything. Asian, same thing. Spanish, same thing. Blacks, nah, we got it. We get hit with a brick, don't worry about it. Me and my homeboy John, we gonna go handle that.
Why you think the camera's so famous? One of the reasons they're so famous. I'm
Basically,
gonna call the cops. Like they have the back of their hand. They got the 911 dial already, ready to go.
Well, we in that last minute, guys. Y'all final thoughts on this topic?
I would say this for men, just make sure you guys think logically. Please don't think with your emotions. Just think for the best when you in a situation with women. Just think about the best decision that is for you. Make sure think about your safety first. Because if you don't think about your safety first and you think emotionally, it's not going to turn well. It's not going to be well. That's my final thoughts.
Oh, I can't. I don't know if you have any final thoughts on this one.
love. That's it.
Hey, Hakeem started. Hey, Jordan, Hakeem started to become famous now. He forgot to do Derrick Jackson. Like, they're going in on that because they
Oh man, going in ain't the word. They crucified me. One of the dude called me Pennington Bear. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to send me that one. Like,
Yeah, he said, because I had my head up like that. He said, "Look at Pennington Bear." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, my final thoughts on this, I think man has to step up. Go ahead, file a police report. Protect yourself, man. Protect yourself, women. And I'm talking about black men. Call the police, man. There's nothing wrong. Call the police. Black women, call the police. Hell, your tax dollars pay for it. They work for you at the end of the day.
Exactly.
They
Listen,
That's a
listen,
great
listen.
point.
You.
Great point.
That was Eric Brown who called me Paddington Bear.
Hey, I can't wait till you block them.
No, because that's my brother. My brother, listen, my brother's supposed to get on me and check me and shit like that. We all family, so he has to try me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna block family. He's supposed to speak his mind. You know what I mean?
And I'm with John Smith. Hell, use body count. Use your phone. You deal with a woman, she's out of control emotionally. Have your phone on. Make sure the volume is up like high. Record the situation. Protect yourself, men. Protect yourself, women. The man is out of control. Do the same thing. He's about to hit me with a brick. Record it. The phone is a good tool, man. And this is why it's so very important to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Now, read that, guy. It's very important to go to... It's very important to go to Chaos Culture Radio Community Time. In the community time, there's a Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt. And Prince, I can't do but black love. Come over here and support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Eric Brown, Urban Noise, John Smith. John Smith, welcome back, brother. Motivated Vision. Congratulations on your ranch. We love your hard work. Shout out to Nightish. Shout out to Fresh Sound, Florida. Shout out to Just Hear Me Out. Shout out to those that are going to watch. Shout out to Oswa. Oswa, that's what he said her name?
Yeah, Oswa, yeah.
Oswa, shout out to her. I ain't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
Get her back. I ain't seen her in a while. Shout out to Just Jay. She was also here as well. Shout out to Nightish.
Eric Brown. Shout out to Eric Brown.
And and shout out to Barry White. Because if you don't see the people here, they're going to normally watch us on the playback. And we really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to those also watching us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and also pretty soon Rumble. Pretty soon Rumble, guys. Pretty soon Rumble. So,
I already said that. I don't even know if the videos are I got to go back and check because I linked everything over there.
Yeah, it's probably going to take a while because it's a lot. We have over 100-something videos.
Yeah, the 1,000 videos.
Yes, and we're so happy, though, because we're on our way to 1K subscribers with you guys' help. we finally gonna reach that goal. It's amazing. What a journey. I'm excited. Jordan's excited. Hakeem excited. Hard work do pay off, man. But guys, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share it, man.
Thank you for joining us. Peace, King.
Peace.
We out.
Oh, we out.